All right. What's up? First, let me show you these things. Yeah, you guys see that? Do you guys see that? What's up, guys? Now that everyone's seen it, I'm going to put the lids on. If I could get them in the right spots. Let's see. Just assume the rest of the spots. All right. And we're good to go. What's up, everyone? Bow tie's crooked again. You guys want to start topics? I'm feeling good. Do you guys want to start like life topics, fitness, nutrition topics? Or do you want to just friggin' wing it and see how the conversation goes? Get the Gucci bow tie. That's not a bad idea. That's a little bougie, but I'm already bougie because I already have Gucci, so just wing it. All right, let's wing it, see where it goes. What's up, guys? Bacon, egg, and cheese fry sandwich time. Let's go. Hold on, lighting. What's up, guys? Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich time. Let's go. All right, nailed it. How can you start intermittent fasting? You can rent my How to Properly Begin Intermittent Fasting video on this channel for the low price of like, I don't know, $2.99. Whatever it is that it costs, it's a very small price to pay to change your life in such a way where you can eat bacon, egg, and cheese fry sandwiches and lose weight at the same time. Cheers. Thank you, Cerise. Look, what do I wear to work? I wear a shirt and tie to work if I'm dressed properly. That's what I'm supposed to wear to work, a shirt and tie. Some days, thank you, Cerise, I think I'm too good for the dress code and I wear a polo. Like, I wore a polo to work today, and my boss told me I look like I work at Target, and that's probably why I can't sell anything. So, I had to sit there and take it because I haven't been selling much. I've been busy. So, what are you gonna do? Well, actually, it's funny you asked, Jamie. One chick in corporate today, I called in for something, and she's like, what were her exact words? Oh, she's like, I didn't know you did crazy shit on the internet. Well, Jay White, what time am I supposed to do that? It's 2 a.m. I'm just sitting down for dinner. It's not like I've been sitting around like friggin' all day, like, let me wait till 2 a.m. Dude, there's no chance. There's no chance. If I have a chance to do something, I'll like take a piss, get some sleep. I have to not have a job to do that. In order to make that my job, I would have to not have a job. Oh, I should do vlogs if I have time. Let me call my freaking video team that I don't have. And say, hey guys, I know you're pumping out multiple videos a day, daily, edited well for Instagram, but let's do vlogs and meal making stuff. Dude, if I had the time, if I could make time, I would do freaking recipes, I would do vlogs, which you guys would find boring as fuck. You guys would be like, this guy sits in the same spot all day and edits videos and calls customers and sends emails. What's up, PhD? Do you lose muscle intermittent fasting in the beginning? You know how you lose muscle? This is how you lose muscle. By not eating enough. That's it. Nothing to do with intermittent fasting, so trying to get a Goya sponsor here. Adobo. So if you lose muscle, you cut too many calories. That's it. And whoever's questioned about 60 pounds with OMAD. Intermittent fasting doesn't cause you to lose weight. Consuming less calories than you expend does. People are like, how long after you started intermittent fasting did you see results? All that lets me know is you didn't watch my how to properly begin intermittent fasting video. Hot sauce, oh, that's syrup gum. Screw it. Hot sauce gun. Oh, hot sauce gun's dripping. There we are. I thought you were a cheese girl, Jamie. Guys, Jamie's into cheese porn and we don't know if she's single. Are you single, Jamie? I just started live streaming, Gabriel. I never know what time. What you guys realize is why I can't go on a schedule. You're talking to me now, Gabriel. You see all these sandwiches? There's a lot left. So anyway, first of all, it's hard as hell to schedule a meal to be done. A meal of epic proportions to schedule what time that meal is going to magically be done. You don't know, man. Thank you, Johnny. See, Notorious is into cheese porn. Did Jamie answer if she's single? She is single, so if you're into cheese porn, Jamie's into cheese porn. That's one of the most important things in a relationship is you're into the same type of porn. So, cheese porn, syrup porn, hot sauce porn. If you got two people who are into that stuff, man, could go a distance. You don't want to be dating a dude and then find out he's into some weird shit like vegan porn. Is that a hashtag? Vegan porn? I bet it is. I guarantee it is. There's no way it's not. Hold on. Vegan porn, 81,271 posts. Wow, that's bullshit. Anyhow. What's my fat percentage? Who cares, man? It doesn't matter, man. Like, let's say I'm single, which I'm not, right? What am I gonna go up to some chick and be like, I'm 9% body fat? And then she's gonna be like, oh my god, are you into cheese porn too? Well, that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta be on the same page beforehand. Butter chicken tikka masala with naan one day. Yeah, that sounds very difficult and complicated. It's like, hey, dude, can you eat a paleo vegan meal while standing on your head and friggin' dancing around singing at the same time while scratching your armpits? Is sex with my woman enjoyable for her? No. She dates me for the sandwiches. All right, Jamie, you have a good day. We got the most intelligent people in the world here on YouTube tonight. Yes, I was skinny fat, Johnny. This is how you reverse skinny fat. This is how you got skinny fat. By crash dieting and losing weight too fast, and then by gaining weight too fast while not really training. So, this is how you reverse skinny fat. You reverse it. You lose weight properly at a steady pace while training, and you gain weight properly at a steady pace while training multiple times. How's my maintenance so high? Because you guys stress me out in these streams. Ask me questions like that. I appreciate you. Wait. What do I think of fat, obese people? What do you mean, what do I think of fat, obese people? They're allowed to live in this world too. Here's the thing. If you're obese and you're making excuses for yourself, I was a high jumper since a kid, Gabriel. But you can train to make yourself jump higher. It comes from jumping frequently. It's fucking repetition, man. Repetition. You know how I got so good at wheelies this summer and learned how to wheelie at 34? By popping countless fucking wheelies every damn day. Over and over and over again. Over again. I would have to say I pop at least 1,000 wheelies a week, maybe more. No, I'm glad, Jay White. I try to break it down and give the stuff that matters. The stuff that actually matters. And all the bullshit that doesn't matter, which all these fucking professional trainers say, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Dude, that shit makes your life harder. And it doesn't even fucking matter, man. Like, I feel like there's a big divide between, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong. Does anybody else feel like there's a big divide between, like, people who are, like, about that gym life and people who aren't really, but go to the gym? You don't feel like there's a big divide. I feel like there's a huge divide. People who are Flex Fridaying on a Friday night, thank you, Cerise, and you know damn well they're not going to go out. They're posting pictures of their friggin' Tupperware meal, and they're like, ooh, this sweet potato is so tasty. And you know damn well they don't want to eat any more friggin' potato. It's a lifestyle. I've lived that lifestyle. That where you stop being a normal person. There it is. There it is. You don't think it's necessary. You're wrong, Mike. What do you do to fix your skinny fat? Cut and bulk. Has nothing to do with your fast metabolism. So, this is the thing. I'm going back to my subject. I lived a life at one point in time when I first started to get fit where I didn't have a life, right? I was friggin' staying at home on a Friday night, looking in the mirror, seeing what my body looked like, thinking I'm friggin', am I making progress? How much progress did I make? Oh, look at the way I look, right? And then you fucking get lonely, man. And you're like, fuck, I just want to go out and have fun. So, I agree with you, Joe Money. Whatever works for that individual. But what works, it all works, like you said, but nobody's happy about eating at a Tupperware all, like 7 times a day, these tiny meals. And if somebody says they enjoy that, that's bullshit, man. I'm sorry. If somebody's like, I really, truly enjoy splitting my day's worth of food into 7 Tupperware containers and eating every 2 hours unsatisfying meals that are the same thing over and over and over again. I really don't like having a good time or like socializing with people in real life. Dude, I've been to like a few fitness shows to watch friends compete, right? And I went to one gym grand opening. And there are people there who brought their fucking Tupperware containers and are sitting there or standing there eating their meal because that's what it's time to eat out of Tupperware. Man, you just want to smack the fucking thing out of their hand and be like, what the hell are you doing, man? No, man. It's Tupperware competition. Tupperware competition. I went to a physique / Tupperware competition, and there were people not only eating out of Tupperware but showing their physiques as well on stage. Fucking so silly, man. Yo, they do. Who believes in that shit? I'm sorry, I used to believe in that shit. I can make fun of those people because I used to do it. And it sucked. It fucking sucked, okay? But I know how much it sucked because I used to fucking do it. Fucking cutting chicken. Just cutting chicken away on a friggin' Sunday night while my friends are like doing something fun. And friggin' like I'm a bodybuilder. Like I'm about that life. What's up, Christina? Yeah. Look, I got all my food in Tupperware containers. Let me show it to the gram. Can you make money off Instagram? Instagram will never cut you a paycheck, but you can make money off of Instagram. So, what's up, India? If you don't know my real job, you didn't watch the video in my bio. So, dude, my back was always friggin' hurting. I'm tall, right? I'm like hunched over cutting chicken for like an hour. I don't sell cars, but I am a salesman. My back's broken. I'm a stripper called Magic Blake. You were gonna buy 20 Tupperwares. Fucking, yo, Jenny is still only with me on weekends. You guys gotta pay attention. Make sure your Tupperware is BPA free. How about don't buy Tupperware? How about that? Maldives, what's up? You guys got clear water. I know what you're talking about, Johnny. Fitmark bags. Shout out to Fitmark Bags, who provides Tupperware bags for people with no lives and are fucking morons. Maybe they'll sponsor me. If you just chew on food and spit it out, you're fucking wasting calories. You're wasting food. You guys want to see me fucking meal prep? Get a fucking garbage pail and put my meal in the garbage pail for the day? Dude. Gabriel. Yo, your questions are dumb as shit. Okay? You're on an intermittent fasting channel which gives you all the tools you need to know to lose weight. What do I think of eating and vomiting? Besides the fact that I think is disgusting. You're talking about bulimia. Besides the fact that I think it's disgusting and a bad eating disorder. I've never seen a bulimic person who looks healthy. And maybe some of you have. Maybe some of you have, but I have not. Okay? I just haven't. Has anybody ever seen out a fucking bulimic person who doesn't look like they freaking been run down and like just life has just freaking drained them? That's because they've been puking up all their freaking nutrients, right? It's just bad. In addition to that, and how did you feel you looked, PhD, compared to now? I've done real tacos. Pay attention. I think weighted vests are great, and I want to get one. Well, you know what? You actually said something kind of intelligent, but kind of douchey. Who said, no problem, Cerise, have a good pee? They look like vegans, right? Many vegans look unhealthy. Many vegans happen to be unhealthy. Because they're vegan? No. Not at all. Because when you limit yourself, I'm 6'2", bro, chill out. Look, one is hot sauce, the other is syrup. Hot sauce and syrup guns, okay? You guys with the freaking gun questions. So anyway, when you limit your food sources, the more you limit them, the harder it is to get the proper variety of nutrients. I'm totally on steroids. You see, that's a perfect example of a guy who's a vagina. Daniel. This guy, Daniel's a vagina. He can't pay attention to anything I'm doing. And he's like, gotta be on steroids if he's eating sandwiches. Hey, he's eating bread and still fit? Dude, don't be a vagina. There's no reason to. You could be like, you know what, this guy's pretty fit. I would be the sloppiest, out of shape guy on steroids. Of course he's jealous. Same eating and working out routine? No, you know why? Daniel's the new Zach. He is. And then Daniel's gonna go friggin' click the thumbs down on all my YouTube videos. And he's gonna be like, oh, I got him. I got him. Yeah, you got me. What was the question? Somebody just said something, where are we? Do I ever get tired of doing the same routine? There's no restrictions to my routine. Like, if my training goes stale, I change my training. It's that simple. I got bored of the gym, so I stopped going to the gym. I got bored of my one bike, I got a different bike. Friggin' Gabriel, just get out of here, man. So, if you get bored of your training, then change it. If I got bored of eating 1 meal a day, and I wanted to eat 7 meals a day, I'd eat 7 meals a day. There's no rules. It's just I do what fits my lifestyle. Exactly. My meals are anything but routine, like Mint said. Like, I have no clue what time I'm going to eat. I don't even know if I'm definitely going to eat. I might just skip it and go in for more tomorrow. There's no freak out mode. There's no freak out mode because there's no rules. I understand how things friggin' Daniel eats 84 small meals a day. And he has 84 tiny little Tupperwares like this probably. He puts his meals in weed baggies. Calisthenics is awesome. I love calisthenics. Like, you know why? You know why calisthenics is awesome? I'll tell you why. Because it involves skill. I know somebody's going to get upset and say weight training doesn't involve skill. Because it involves a fuckload of skill and really knowledge and precision and practice at a slower pace and focus. But some of us just don't have that when weight training. Like, Mike Gonzalez, why are you such an asshole to your fans? Oh, somebody deleted it. One of my moderator fans deleted that. Mike Gonzalez. How about that? So anyway. With calisthenics, friggin', it's a light reflection. It's a light reflection. So with calisthenics, it keeps me in the game. When I'm trying to friggin' do stuff, yo, Eric, I'm about to block you for the annoying fucking ghost bullshit. Alright, so calisthenics, when you're friggin' doing something difficult, handstanding, some type of jumping and landing onto something, when you're friggin' doing muscle ups, it takes a lot. First of all, these things are hard to master, and you're asking me how to stay in the game? What's up, Mahasan? You asking me how to stay in the game? when you can't do something but you're getting close and you just do it over and over and over and over again trying to get it. That will keep you working out friggin' all day. I would recommend checking out Thenx channel on YouTube. THENX, I believe. They do a lot of beginner shit. No, do your potato-only diet, Billy. We got the 4 biggest ones in the middle. Hell yeah. What's up, Kelly? Which one do we take first? Let's go for this one. My hair is getting thick, bro. How many calories do I eat? More than you. More than you. Yo, this is low calorie, actually. I'm cutting. Wait, Daniel, are you the beard guy from the other night? The guy that has to one-up everyone? Yes, Georgia, we all missed you. All Rincon. Ali Rincon telling me to work it, baby, work it. You think I'm a stripper? I'm a sandwich stripper? You are the beard guy. Why do people keep asking what's in these guns? Maybe I'll make a friggin' video. Maybe I'll do a post on Instagram. What's in the guns? Holy shit. Revolutionary. Yeah, we put Daniel in timeout. No, everybody on Instagram was like, what's in the guns? I did get a lot of new followers last week. I got like, yeah, Daniel's really annoying. We'll see if he behaves when he comes back in. Otherwise, we just could kick him the fuck out. Yeah, in the last week, I got like 35,000 followers. Last week in a couple of days. So, nobody knows about the syrup gun and hot sauce gun yet. You saw OxyClean, Billy Mays? Billy Mays is the ghost. You got into 9 fights. Oh. See, that's something you could put... No, I just used a different syrup gum. That's something you could put on your shirt to get laid. I got into 9 fights and I'm 10% body fat. You'll get so much tail. And I can bench 2 times my body weight. You put those three things on a shirt, I have Cerise and Rio in here as mods to delete the messages from the trolls. Yeah, if you put that on a shirt, damn, bro, you don't have to talk to girls. The girls will just come right up to you, man. Thank you, Lori. The invisible scoreboard of life. The scoreboard only you see. And you wish all the chicks would know. Would I be interested in BJJ? No. I have friends who do BJJ, but I have, I do Haganah, and, I just can't learn two crafts. I could barely show up to Haganah class. I was 10 minutes late today. I'm going to miss Thursday and Saturday. Slow carb. Slow carb. Oh, you're still 14. That explains why you wanted to tell us you got in 9 fights. Which juice is 0 calories? Any diet juice. Any. In the world. Yes, Lori, Barcroft. Barcroft was in this kitchen. Don't tell me how to smack. I'll smack how I want to. This is my kitchen. You do whatever the fuck you want in your kitchen. I'm not going to come bother you. Sophie. How long does it take to lose weight? There's 3 kinds of body weight. There's 3 kinds of weight loss. Body weight loss, water weight loss, and out of the body weight loss, there's lean mass loss and fat mass loss. So lean mass, fat mass, water. Check these out. Sandwich pasties. Yo, use coupon code Blake201 to buy sandwich pasties. Yes, listen to Eric. Losing weight takes 3 months. Your question was so general. How long does weight loss take? That's like asking how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Well, if a woodchuck ate at a 500 calorie deficit a day, he would lose a pound of body weight a week. Yes, what happened to Mary? You know what some girl asked me, man? She's like, how do I lose 4 kilograms a day? What's that, like 7 pounds? She was like 120 pounds. 9 pounds. Okay. I'm like, you must be going away on vacation in 2 days. Damn. The questions people ask me, man. So how long does it take to lose weight? Don't do anything stupid. Watch my questions answered video on this channel. What's up, Ariana, darling? Did you name yourself Darling so everybody calls you Darling, or is that your actual name? I call bullshit if it's your actual name. How long did it take me to look like this? What do you mean, like a hot mess with a bow tie and cheeseburger? Guys, watch my questions answered video on this channel. How long would it take? You could either do it really fast and look like shit, or do it slowly and look great. That's up to you. Mikey, I did a post today on how many miles to explain that nobody gives a fuck how many miles they ride when they're having fun. No. How long will it take is science. It's calorie math. If you want to lose 10 pounds of fat, 10 pounds of fat, not of water or some bullshit carb cutting, fucking, look, I lost 10 pounds in 4 days. And you're not obese. I would recommend, if you're relatively not fat, 4 pounds in 1 week, that makes no sense. I would even say less than 2 a week. Maybe 2 the first 2 weeks. And then the next 6 weeks, a pound each, something like that. Yeah. If you want to lose 4 pounds a week, that means you got to cut 14,000 calories out a week. That means if you burn 2,000 calories a day, you just can't eat a goddamn thing for an entire week. Chill out, Lori. Be nice. Cerise can block you. What I'm saying is, look, all you guys who are asking about weight loss now because it's summer, you guys all fucking blew it. How about that? It's not too late to start, but it's too late to friggin' get your summer dream body that you want to get in 2 weeks. And if you start now, you can do it by next summer. Instead of being like, oh, well, it's winter, I don't really have to give a crap. I'll start next spring. And then spring comes, shit happens, and you're in the same boat. Summer's coming, time to lose weight, time to crash diet. That's how everybody ends up skinny fat. Because they crash diet every friggin' summer, when it's getting close, they just cut everything, lose a bunch of bad weight, and then put on a bunch of bad weight. Lose like 25 pounds, and let's say like 10 of it's fat, 5 of it's muscle, and 10 of it's like water. And then you just slow down your metabolism. You put on 15 of fat and 10 water back. And now you're like worse off than before you started. That's where all this shit happens. Right before summer. You show me somebody who claims they have bad genetics. Someone who claims they have bad genetics, and you basically just showed me somebody who crash dieted a bunch of times. Bro, who the heck are you, Baller Brian? Yeah, man. Think about it. You crash diet 8 summers. Let's say you do it for 8 summers. Summer comes. You lose a shitload of weight. You lose muscle and bone. You put on all the weight after you slow down your metabolism. Because after that crash diet, and you just want to maintain, and you go to eating just the way you were, now your metabolism is fucked. So you're going to get fat right away. So now you put on this fat, right? And now you're worse. And you do it again, friggin'. You do it again the next summer, the next summer, the next summer. And then friggin', you're 29 years old, and you're like, you know, I'm just skinny fat. I got bad genetics. Bad genetics. That's a good question. Why am I on your recommended? That's funny, Mitt. Yes, exactly. Don't show you my food. This is what I think. You take people blow the whole metabolism thing out of proportion. I have a slow metabolism. I have a fast metabolism. Michael, for the 3rd fucking time, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. So, I know you're new and excited. So anyway, the whole slow metabolism, fast metabolism thing, you ever notice the people with the slow metabolisms usually sit around all day and don't do anything? And their diet probably sucks. You ever notice people with the fast metabolisms usually move around a lot? Mysteriously. He's got a fast metabolism. Dude, he is like moving 24/7. You want to know when I had a fast metabolism? I'll tell you when. Back when I was like 23 years old. Actually, I would say between 20 and 24, maybe 25. I worked 80 hours a week on the average week. Okay? I worked in a warehouse. I worked in a warehouse during the day, picking up boxes, moving shit, running around, going outside, bringing this in, bringing this out, doing deliveries, friggin' doing all types of crazy stuff. Moving around and picking shit up all day. On the weekends, I did kids' birthday parties. Some days were a lot of 12-hour days. I worked 19 hours one day. 19 hours. 19 hours, took a 2-hour break, and went back to work. At that time, I could eat whatever the hell I wanted. I never got fat. I had a fast metabolism. So, it's funny because as soon as I got a desk job where I sat down at a desk, I got fat as shit. I got fat as shit. Didn't change my diet. My metabolism caught up with me, with my age. No, it didn't. I went from a very active career to a fucking career where I didn't move. Also, with the whole metabolism thing, there are people who starve themselves until their metabolism slows down. And they just keep putting themselves in this friggin' hole. So anyway, your metabolism will slow down with dieting. Hold on. Your metabolism will slow down with dieting. That will happen. But if you crash diet, it's going to slow down more and quicker. Who keeps saying, what's up, pick up heavy stuff? So basically, your metabolism is controlled by your own diet decisions and what you do throughout the day. It's not I was born with a slow metabolism, or I was born with a fast metabolism. Like, it's 99% bullshit. Like, some people are lucky. Like, some people are lucky and move around a lot and don't eat so often. And they think they have a fast metabolism, like I thought I had. Later, man. So with one meal, you can... Look, intermittent fasting will speed up your metabolism ever so slightly. It'll never make a friggin' difference. Never make a difference that you notice. Somebody's gonna be like, no, intermittent fasting, yeah, magical fat burning mode. No, you need to eat at a caloric deficit to friggin' lose real body fat. But the answer is, if you manage your intake properly, your daily intake properly, well, that's one way. That's one way, Michael, and then everybody could think you have a fast metabolism. Like, oh man, I thought Michael had a slow metabolism. Now his metabolism's fast. I wonder what his secret is. I mean, everybody has a different occupation. I sit around for friggin' most of the day, and then I train hard. Some people move around all day, and they don't train too hard. That's it. That's it, pick up heavy stuff. I'm 200 pounds. That's another thing. I'm 200 pounds. My girlfriend's half of me. Get a job as a cart collector. You want a fast metabolism? It's summer. Go get a job as a fucking landscaper. There you go. Do some landscaping, get a tan, and magically have a fast metabolism. The only problem is when you don't change your eating and you stop landscaping, you're fucked. But that's my take on metabolism. It's mainly what's going on. How you manage your intake. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it, guys. If I could be a coach, if I didn't have a job and coaching was an option, it's something I might do. It's friggin' eat more, eat less. Exactly. It's like the old Saturday Night Live diet plan. Eat less, move more. They're like, what's the diet plan? That's it. Eat less, move more. And you guys should YouTube that. YouTube that. Eat less, move more. SNL. It's from the friggin' 90s, I think. Or 80s, maybe. Probably 90s. Anyway, you guys all have a good night.